And this is Deadman323 bringing you the video review for Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Predacons Uprising Darksteel. Now this guy is a Target exclusive, and just before I start talking about the figure here, I do want to apologize for the long delays on my video reviews. I was having a lot of work at the time. I couldn't find the time to do it between coming out of work and taking care of my family, but now I actually have found the perfect time to do this, and I've been really wanting to do it because it's something that I absolutely fell in love with doing. It's a pretty cool little hobby, and I hope I'm bringing you excellent video reviews in the upcoming months. Oh, and also I will continue to use my my quick reviews, thus eliminating the transformation part of the video, which I think the concept was working out pretty good for me. And I mean, I'll probably end up putting them back in future video reviews, but for now I just want to start off slow again and build myself back up, depending on what you guys enjoy watching. If you guys enjoy the quick reviews, I'll continue to do them. If you guys want me to show you the transformations, then I have no problem doing that. But enough for me blabbing. Let's get talking about Darksteel. Now Darksteel, as you can see, he's like a bird-like beast, and for him it works out pretty good, I think. Now the colors on him are pretty good, and they're pretty well done. He has blue, orange, and gray, and dark gray in some areas. Now one thing I don't understand are the symbols here, just like the movie toys had. I don't know the story behind that, but I mean, pretty much we don't know anything behind any of the Beast Hunters figures other than the little bio that they come with. But as you can see, it's pretty nice looking beast mode here. Not bad. The wings are actually pretty nice and well done. I really like that about it, and they go up and down just like that. Now the thing up here behind his back is his weapon. They call him a launcher. And I'll show you that in a little bit. But for Darksteel here, you can see his mouth does open, and pretty wide. I guess it just falls all the way back. So overall, my thoughts on his beast mode, it's a pretty solid beast mode. I never bought many of these figures because I just didn't like the fact that they weren't in the show. They didn't really fit with the collection. I wasn't really much impressed with the Beast Hunters line. I mean, the show's great and everything, but the line was not as good as I thought it would be. But I mean, as far as anything new, we don't have much, so I had to pick this guy up, and I'm actually pretty much enjoying it. Like I said, the beast mode is pretty solid. It's pretty good. Not much issues with it. Robot parts are visible to a minimum, which is a good thing when it comes to these. Now my only problem would be his little grapple launcher thing right here. Now this thing, unlike Laserback's one was pretty cool because it actually fit within the mold. It completed his back. Now this doesn't really much fit. It looks like it's another bird thing here, beast, within another bird thing, beast here. And this does, if you put it here in his back or in his lower tail part back here, it doesn't really look that awesome in his beast mode. Like I said, compared to Laserback's, which actually fit within the mold, that was pretty cool. This I don't like in his beast mode. But let me transform this guy into his robot mode so we could see that. And here we have Darksteel in his robot mode. As you can see, the transformation was pretty much simple. Nothing too difficult. I actually found it pretty fun. And here's probably where I have the minor problems or issues with the figure and mold itself. Now, before I talk about that, I mean, the colors, I mean, they're pretty much the same thing. Nothing changed overall too much. I mean, one thing that's good with the figure is the color scheme works out pretty well with it, and I absolutely love that about it. Like I said, in his beast mode, I don't understand what the symbols all around him mean, and I hope we find out within the new upcoming series. I guess they are calling it Predacons Uprising, from what I heard. But he does have the Predacon symbol here in his chest. And before I talk about the issues with him, his weapon here, let me just show how that works off. Well, it has a string here. Now the way it works is this part right here, you're just going to push it and it's going to launch out. Now this is they call it his Grappling Launcher, so this is, I guess, supposed to like grab another Autobot or something. And the way it works is pretty cool. The mouth opens up by itself when it launches out, and to bring it back in, you're just going to pull the little tail part here out, pull the string back in, and then you're just going to lock it in. The mouth closes automatically here, and when you launch it, you can see it opens up and launches out. Now it's a pretty cool concept and idea on the toy, but like I said, most of these Beast Hunters weapons, I don't like them. They don't really fit with the figure for me. Why would I be displaying him with a big thing like this? That's just, I mean, I know it's part of the toy and whatever. We'll probably see it in the show or probably not. But that's just my thought on that. But to talk about him itself here, now my issues with it, first of all, is his whole chest piece area here. Nothing really locks this thing down, so it's loose. And I wish there was some sort of way you could lock it down, but there's not. Now the only thing that I do, it's on here. I open up his mouth here, and I bring it down in between there. That way it sits a little bit lower, and then I get to bring these two pieces. You see this black part here, bring it in between these folding chest pieces, and that kind of holds it. Let me fix it and show you. That kind of holds it there, and it won't move easily compared to how the instructions just say that it just sits there in front. So that's one issue with it. And I mean, besides that, I mean, it doesn't affect his arm movements or anything. So I mean, that's a major plus on that. And another issue is the paint job on his face. I don't know how well it comes out on camera, but when you see it in person, it's not very well done. It just seems like they just blotched that orange paint on there. It doesn't look bad from far away if you have them in your display case, or if you're displaying them on a shelf, or for however you display your figures. But up close, and like if you see this guy up close, you'll notice it. But for a quick size comparison, here he is next to the Beast Hunter's Shockwave, and scale wise he's pretty good. I mean, obviously Shockwave looks a little bit taller because of the way he's made, and this guy crouches a little bit because of his legs. Final thoughts on Darksteel. If you've been collecting all the Beast Hunters Predacons, then I mean you absolutely have to have this guy in your collection. And if you haven't, then I will recommend you pick this guy up, and you'll have some fun with it. One I personally been looking forward to is Grimwing, and I hope I get to find him soon. He looks like he's that looks like a pretty good mold. And besides that, I don't really like any of the deluxe Beast figures. They're kind of not that great when it comes to robot to Beast conversion. But these Voyager ones are pretty well done, and I highly recommend you pick this guy up. He is a Target exclusive, and they run for the regular price, which is like 21 bucks. But until the next time, this has been Deadman323. Thanks for watching.